The media is predictably all in a snit over the fact that President Donald Trump has decided to acknowledge Jerusalem as the capital of Israel and move the U.S. embassy there, which is to be expected. First, they'd probably get themselves in a snit if he suddenly declared the whole country Palestinian territory just because he said it. Second, however, he acknowledged something that nobody in the liberal media wants to: Jerusalem has long been the administrative and cultural capital of Israel, no matter what its enemies want to say. And in a Thursday appearance on Wolf Blitzer's CNN show The Situation Room, which doesn't really even seem like a room so much as a brightly lit hyper-artificial studio, talk about fake news, UN Ambassador Nikki Haley let Blitzer, the liberal media, and everyone else questioning the decision have it. "This is just a reality check," Haley said, dropping a hammer on liberal objections to Trump's announcement. "This is nothing that anybody didn't already know." Trending, Franken resigns amid sexual allegations, proud of himself for respecting women. Blitzer, of course, couldn't accept that reality. "But it is significant, Ambassador, that you're not willing to say that the old city of Jerusalem or East Jerusalem is part of Israel," Blitzer said. "You say that's still open to negotiation. Is that what I'm hearing?" The Old City and East Jerusalem, for those unaware, is where Jewish historical sites like the Temple Mount and the Western Wall as well as Muslim historical sites like the Al-Aqsa Mosque are located. For Christians, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre within the area marks the site of the crucifixion. Wolf, why would the United States say that? Haley said. "When we're pushing a peace process, that's really for the Palestinians and the Israelis to decide. If we decided that, we would be picking a side. There's been a lot of time and effort that's been put in by the administration to talk to both sides to bring them to the table. The last thing we're going to do is pick what we think should happen, because at the end of the day, Palestinians and Israelis need to live together and live in a situation they settled together." Blitzer then gave the Palestinian side of things, which is that by merely recognizing what everyone knew, that Jerusalem is the capital of Israel, Trump had unleashed chaos. "You say, Ambassador, you want the peace process to move forward," Blitzer said. The Palestinian chief negotiator, Sabir Kat, says the U.S. can no longer play any role in the peace process. I'm quoting, "President Trump just destroyed any policy of a two-state solution." Your reaction? Related, Moore's key demographic is biggest slap of 2017 to mainstream media. Haley was dismissive. "Anytime we make a decision, we get positive and negative reactions," she said. "That's going to happen. At the end of the day, the Palestinians, they need to make sure we stop violence, we stop any sort of issues on both sides, Israelis and the Palestinians. The peace process is not going to stop. They are too far down the road," Haley said. This is true. For all of the liberal tears being shed, for all the rocks being thrown in Arab Street, for all of the Muslim leaders issuing harsh condemnations and vague threats, the fact remains that Trump's announcement was nothing more than acknowledging reality. Period. And Nikki Haley made sure that Wolf Blitzer knew that. HT-BizPack Review, please like and share on Facebook and Twitter with your thoughts on what Nikki Haley had to say. What are your thoughts on Trump's decision to move the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem? Scroll down to comment below.